right, fighting on November the 29th, and a long time since on SA Boxing Talk. Brandon Thysse, welcome back. How are you feeling, firstly?
Thank you for having me, Aiden. It's been a very long time since we've spoken. For the fights, I'm feeling very good. It's been a hard training camp. It's been a long training camp. So I'm just ready to get in the ring and show what we've learned and done.
And of course, it's either going to be a revenge or a repeat. Obviously, you're going to want it to be a revenge. But what you said on your IME podcast, you said, or Golden Gloves podcast, that rather it's not really revenge for you. It's just business. It's something that you just want to see through. But I mean, how's the feeling like in camp now? Are you confident going into this rematch?
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, it's always business. Business comes first, whether you have a rematch or not. Yes, there's a little bit of revenge that needs to be done, but business needs to be taken care of. Coming into this fight, I'm feeling confident, I'm feeling good. Like I've said, we've had a great camp, done a lot of new things, done a lot of old things, done some things we lacked on the previous fight. So I'm very confident for this fight and going into this one.
Is there any confidence that you can take out of the performance that he had against Thysse that you could see in that fight that there's gaps in his game? Because before that he was an undefeated fighter.
Yeah, look, I think the Lima fight exposed him a little bit. Obviously, the dynamics were a little bit different. Lima being a southpaw and so forth. But yeah, I'm sure there's a few things we've noticed, we've seen from that fight. Also, from our first fight, there's been a few things we've noticed and seen that we needed to work on and improve on.
I think one of the things that were mentioned in that podcast was that your camp probably didn't go according to plan that time around. This time around, how's it looking?
No, definitely a lot better. We're focused, we're ready. We've wanted this rematch for a long time now, simply because it's a loss that we want. We feel we didn't. It's the right word. Didn't have to have. It's at the time things were different, and I think this is a fight for me that I know I can win, and I just need to go and prove that.
This is a nice tournament, semi-final. It's a knockout tournament, so of course there's a lot of incentive, there's a lot of money on the line, so I mean that's got to motivate you, especially with a young family like yourself.
Yeah, 100%. Look, money is always important in the sport of boxing. Yes, we love boxing, we do boxing because we love it, yes, but if you want to make a living out of it, you need the money, and so the money is helping a lot, and it's the reason we all train this hard. We need to give our best so we can be in the finals and win this tournament.
And I'm not looking past Shavante for you, but I'd like to ask the question, should you get past Shavante, then Rocknap 3 or Bagwazi? We don't know what's going to happen in the other semi-final. What's your thoughts on that other semi-final, and who would you like to meet in the final should you get past Shavante?
Look, I think the other fight is going to be an interesting one. Rock is a good seasoned fighter. He's been in there in some tough wars and so forth. Bagwazi is a new name for me, at least. I know he knocked out Boyd Allen. So he's also a young, hungry guy coming into this one. So between the two of them, I think experience goes to Rourke. I think he should be able to handle this fight. And I think that's who I'm meeting in the final.
Shavante did mention, and I haven't done an interview with him on SA Boxing Talk, but in that podcast that he sees this as the final between you and him. What was your thoughts on that?
Yeah, look, I said it in the IME interview as well. I think my hardest fight is going to be Shavante Koopman, simply because of the way he fights, our styles, how we match up against each other and things like that. Also, he's been an undefeated fighter until recently. So I think he's going to be my hardest opponent. So the final between me and him, I think this is it.
Well, that's going to be an interesting dynamic. One thing that did change, though, is his camp. He's no longer training with Thysse Mtolo, which I think a lot of people are surprised by. He's training with a new trainer. He is moving in with a new trainer. What's your thoughts on the dynamics within the camp? Do you think that he brings the same intensity with a new camp that he did with Thysse?
Look, it depends on his coaches and his work ethic in the gym. New coach isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes a new coach can bring out a lot of good things in you. So I'm excited to see what new things he brings to the table and how the fight will go this time. You know, if he's better off without Thysse or not, and we'll find that out on the 29th of November.
I wanted to find out, how do you see this tournament for all four of you? Do you think this is like because you all four really need to win this tournament? Like, it's a really, the guys that don't win this tournament really are left in the lurch kind of in a funny way. Or maybe you meet for a bronze in the third place. But winning this tournament, surely that's got to be the only thing on your mind, considering your future and in the sport of boxing.
Yeah, look, I think this tournament is important for all of us, The winner of this tournament can go on and do big things. The guys who don't win this tournament, they're stuck in a way of where do we go next, And I don't think any boxer wants to be in that position, like where do I go next? What do I do? So for myself personally, this is very important. I need to win this tournament. I need to win my fights for me to progress into international scene or whatever the case may be. So it's extremely important. This is 100% of my focus is on this one.
For yourself, do you think I know you mentioned that a change in camp might be great, but you've had stability in your career, whereas the likes of Rourke, who's changed to a United Kingdom-based trainer, and Shavante moving trainers recently, do you think that stability might be beneficial to you, just judging off of what you said previously, but also, Damien's a great trainer, Coach Anderson Kazemba's a great trainer?
Yeah, look, for me personally, I'll never change gyms again. The dynamic here is great. The intelligence level here is great. The boxing knowledge here is great. And also just the vibe here is amazing. I don't think I'll ever be able to go to a new trainer and be able to do even half as much as I'm able to do now. But that being said, if you're not happy at the gym you are or the coaches you have and things like that, I think a change needs to be made, or at least the coaching style needs to be changed. So look, Rourke and Koopman, I think they both have good success with Thysse. Seeing them change gyms now, especially in front of a big tournament like this, it's interesting. But we'll see, only time will tell. Unfortunately, they'll need time with the new trainers and so forth to see their ability and how they can grow in that environment.
I just want to circle back to a question real quickly. Would you want to meet Rourke or Bugwazi in the final?
No, honestly, it doesn't matter. Whoever I meet in the final, it honestly doesn't matter to me. The one thing that matters is that I win. So that's the only thing on my mind.
And just going to this fight, the prediction, what are you going for?
Look, definitely a win over Shavante. I'm ready for 10 rounds, I'm ready for 12 rounds, 15 rounds, I don't care, I'm ready to go the distance, and I'm ready to stop the fights early. So it all depends on what he brings on the night and how we meet in the ring, but definitely a win.
Do you think it's an interesting aspect that both yourself and Shavante have fought international opposition in between your guys' fights? You've been, meddling in international waters here locally in South Africa, but against good guys. Do you think that's helped you and evolved your game since the last fight?
Yeah, look, definitely. International opponents always bring something new. Not only the way they fight, but the way they train, the way they get ready for a fight. So I think international opponents, I think he has a little bit more experience than me. But nonetheless, I've fought some tough international boys that come to fight, So it's going to be interesting to see the levels between me and him now, especially him having more international fights than me. But I feel like I'm on a better level, bigger level than Shavante is and all the international guys he's fought before.
All right, so this is the stage and the moment for you. I know you guys don't talk a lot, and this is noted already, but do you have a message for Shavante Koopman?
No, just good luck on the fight, brother. Train hard and let's give the fans a good show. And just know I'm coming for you.
Perfect. And any thank yous, any shout outs just lastly, Brandon?
Yes, 100%. I want to thank my wife, my son, my friends, everyone who comes out to support me on the night. I want to thank my coaches and then also my sponsors, Kinetic Trading, Bullpack Meats, Shane from the car, Body Mechanics, IME, definitely IME as well. So yeah, just shout out to all of you guys, and we won't be able to do this without you guys. Thank you very much.
Awesome. We'll see you on fight night.
Awesome. Thank you.